morning. It's a great day in Orangeburg. Today I'm going to be planting my pumpkin seeds. So I'm going to use seeds that I purchased and plant them in some pots and plant them in my front yard. I'll show at the end where I plan on putting them once they start to mature. So keep on watching. So these are the items I'm going to be using today for planting the pumpkin seeds. These are just some nutrients I'm going to add to the potting mix. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I don't need it just yet. Maybe I'll just plant them in the potting mix that already has the fertilizer in it. And then once I plant them in the ground, I will add them to the soil. So I think I'll do it that way and see how it goes. I'm out on my back porch. So I'm going to put them where they'll get some sunlight, but not too much. And I will just keep an eye on it and see how it goes. All right. So I have my potting mix and I have my seeds. So I'm going to start off first with Pumpkin Dills Atlantic. You can see that. And then I have the full rainbow blend. And I have Jack-o'-lantern. And I have Jack Be Little. Okay. So these little pots I just got at Walmart. They are called Jiffy pots. They are made from recycled paper, and so you can just stick them right into the soil. When you go to replant, you don't have to take the plant out of the pot. And they decompose in the soil. So it comes with 6, 7, 8. All right, so it comes with 8 pots. You can see that. All right, so I'm going to fill the pots halfway with dirt. And actually, let me look at the package because it'll tell you how far down you should put your seed. So it says, sow a few seeds over a hill 9 to 12 inches tall and 1 foot across. Choose an area with full sun. These are going to go in my front yard. Thin to 3 plants per hill when 1 inch tall. Okay, planting depth. So it's 1 to 1.5 inch deep. So that's probably about my finger. And it takes 7 to 10 days to germinate. So I've had a lot of problems with trying to get my seeds to germinate in the soil. I've had more success with them coming up when I put them in the ground. I've also had success with them germinating in a bag with wet tissue paper. But then when I go to transplant them, I don't have very good success. So I'm going to try this way again. And I'm going to make sure that I keep closer attention to them. I don't know, but we'll see. So you guys will be my witness. So I'm just putting, made a mess. So I'm just putting the soil in the cups. Since I have 4 different seeds, I'll do 2 sets of each, and I'll probably put in maybe 2 seeds or 3 seeds in each cup. So my other plan is to plant around the perimeter of the area because it's going to be in the front. I have a large space in the front of my yard. It's just a dry patch, and I wanted to do something a little different, so I decided to do a pumpkin patch. But I don't want to attract rodents. I might have a problem with deer because we do have deer that come up sometimes to our yard, but I'm gonna take my chances. So I'm gonna plant mint around the patch, and I'm also going to plant I believe it's sage or thyme. It's another herb that deters rodents. I looked it up yesterday. So, see, I'm doing it a little bit more than halfway. Maybe I'll take a little bit out. But you want to allow the space for your seeds to have room to grow. Well, for the roots to spread. Okay, so I've put all the dirt in. Now I'm going to do the seeds. Now I forgot to get a marker, so I'll do that at the end. I'll just separate. So that'll be for these. And I want to make sure you can see what I'm doing, so I'll just take the camera down a little bit. So, okay, so I'll start with these. These are called Dills Atlantic. They look like they get pretty big. It says 120 days to harvest. So I'm planting them now. They should be ready to harvest sometime in October. So that'll be interesting to see if I timed it right. And it says 1 inch deep and 7 to 10 days to germinate. Oh, these look just like pumpkin seeds that you buy when you're a kid. Salty ones. So these are pretty big. I'm just gonna plant 2. Try not to do it too deep. So, put it in like that. So you can see. All right. Put those back in there. And now I'm going to plant these. It says this colorful blend includes red, pink, white, blue, orange, and tan pumpkins. I've never seen a pink pumpkin. Have you? Okay, now this one, look how many seeds I get. So it must be a pretty rare type of seed for me to only get 5 of them. So I'll put 2 in here and 2 in here. I should just plant the other one, right? All right. I'll get another, actually I'll just put it in here. Okay, so I have 3 in one and 2 in the other. So that's that variety. Now we're on to Jack Be Little. This says these baby pumpkins actually fit in the palm of your hand. Many pumpkins average 2 to 3 inches in size. They're grown mainly for fall decoration, but has an edible, sweetie flavor flesh. Okay, so they're mostly for decorations, but you can eat them. So this comes with a pretty good amount of seeds. I'll let you try to see that. Okay. So with these, I'll do 3 and 3. I just want to make sure something comes up. Like I said, I haven't had much success doing it this way. All right, so that's that. And then lastly, we have jack-o'-lantern. And it doesn't really tell you much about the type of pumpkin you're gonna get. But these are the easy to use, so they're covered with a clay, so it makes it easy to see in the dirt when you're planting. I found this helpful when I started my garden. So I'm gonna put 2 of each. So here, as you can see. Okay, now I'm just gonna cover with some more dirt. I'm gonna fill it to the top. The reason why I'm filling it to the top is because I know it has air in it. So when the water and everything gets down, it'll shrink down a little bit. So see that? This is just my method. Again, I'm still a new gardener. All right, see that? Okay, here's another one. Put some water and find a nice warm space. I live in South Carolina, so it's pretty hot and humid most of the day. At night, it doesn't get that cold. It actually stays rather hot and humid. So I'm thinking these seeds will do okay on the back porch. We shall see. The cool thing about it is I haven't spent a lot of money. Just a few bucks for seeds. And as you can see, I have seeds left over. So if it doesn't work, I can try it again. Just that I want to make it for October. So all of my seeds are in the cups. I'm just going to put water in and set them up somewhere out here on my back porch. Stay tuned, I'll show you where I'll be planting my pumpkins. Forgot I had water here. Let's give them a good drink. I don't know if many of you know, but I purchased the kit from Numa Nursery for moringa. So I want to try growing moringa trees. Okay, just gonna finish watering. I like to see it soak up. When you see the water not really take that much, you know you've put enough. And then I have these paper pots, so the water will seep out. So now I have water all over my table, but that's okay. Let me move these. Yeah, I've put enough water. All right, what I'm gonna do is just get a marker and label them.